Welcome, Leo, to your reading for the week commencing April 21st. Let's pull your preview card, Leo. And your preview is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is about a possible breakthrough for some of you, Leo. This is about finding some truth or clarity regarding a situation that maybe you've been struggling with. This is about a new opportunity that brings success. This is what you've been waiting for. This is the, oh my God, finally, it's happening. It's that kind of energy. So without any further delay, let's get into the reading. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading does resonate for you and you'd like information on a private reading, you can reach me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. Or alternatively, you can just go via my booking page, which also gives you the information and allows you to book in automatically yourself. And that link is in the description below. Let's get into this, Leo. So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. In your general energy, Leo, we have the Lovers in reverse. For some of you, this is about difficulty in a relationship, either a personal, intimate relationship or a friendship or a family member or even a colleague at work, someone that you're very close to, someone that you have a strong connection with. There could be difficulties, there could be rifts forming. There may even be separation going on here for some of you. For others of you, you may be having problems with a Gemini. Either it could be their rising sign or their sun sign. But it could be you're having trouble with a Gemini or you're distanced from a Gemini and that's causing problems as well. The Hanged Man in reverse, Leo, is in your opportunity. There's an opportunity to stop waiting for something and take action. So it may be that you've been waiting for something to change. For example, if there's problems in a relationship, you may be waiting for the other person to break the silence. You may be waiting for someone else's to explain themselves to you. However, this card says don't just stop doing that. If you want things to change, make the change, take action. The Page of Swords is in your challenge. The Page of Swords is about learning something new. It is also about communication. It's about messages. It may be that you're finding things out or you're learning things about someone or some situation which is difficult to hear or comprehend or accept in some way. The Eight of Cups is in your unforeseen events, and that is, does this actually make you just say enough's enough? I don't want this in my life anymore. I don't need this in my life, and I'm walking away from it. Something that you would have never thought you would have done or said or thought before, but now you feel like you have no choice. The King of Wands reversed is in your advice. This is you, Leo. I mean, you are Wands energy, your fire energy, and the advice here is, yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to feel like you've won this situation, but you've done the right thing. And I think this is about getting comfortable with some difficult decisions that you've had to make, because I do feel like you've done it for the right reasons. So let's just pull these clarifiers. So the Lovers in reverse is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. things are going to change. They're going to change for the better in this relationship. But that doesn't mean that things are going to be resolved or they're going to be fixed, or but things are changing, and the outcome will be for the best. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel that this could be someone who's sort of a third party situation, or they're in the middle of something that they shouldn't be involved with, and they're going to be taken out of the situation. You're no longer going to have an interference in this, thankfully, which is going to be a huge help. The Hanged Man in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Swords reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. The opportunity to stop waiting, take action. If you feel there's something wrong, and that's the Seven of Swords in reverse, then investigate that, explore that, do your research, find out, because it may be your intuition is trying to tell you something here, Leo, and you should be listening to it. The Ace of Swords in reverse, your intuition may be telling you that someone's lying to you or something's not right, and that probably means that it is not right and they probably are being dishonest. The Page of Swords in your challenge is clarified by the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. The challenge here for you, Leo, is to take that action with the knowledge that you've gained from the situation. It's what you've learned about something. Do you then use that knowledge? And that's the challenge here. You're like, how do I, now that I know something and I have receipts to back it up, do I use that? But you're trying to make sure it doesn't come across as a situation where you're just like, I told you so, I knew this, I knew that. It's the way you use it that's what you're worried about. It's also clarified by the Six of Cups. It feels like whoever this is about, if this is about a personal relationship, it's someone you've had in your life for a very, very long time. There's a lot of past history here. Maybe it's a sibling and you're quite close in age. Maybe it's a friend that you've had since you were in high school. It's a significant bond, and that's why probably it's had such an effect on you. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Hermit and the Hanged Man. Like I said, the one thing you weren't expecting you would do is to walk away from this situation, but it feels like you do. For now, anyway, we're not saying this is a permanent move, but for now, you may decide to just let this one go. The Hermit is because you now feel like you have a better understanding of the situation and the person. And the Hanged Man is... it does feel a bit like a sacrifice to a certain extent. You've had to sacrifice something that you once valued or held very close. That doesn't mean that you lose everything that was of any value. So you'll still have some lovely memories, some great times. And don't ever, ever do that thing where you find out something about someone because they've done something which is, goes against your principles, or is something that's difficult to come to terms with. Don't ever attach that to everything you've ever known in the past. Don't ever say, oh, I thought I knew that person. They clearly weren't. They weren't who I thought they were. So everything that I've ever known, all those memories mean nothing. Don't do that, because they do mean something and they were genuine memories. Everyone changes throughout life. That's what this is about. The King of Wands reversed is clarified by the World and the Star. So the advice here is, yes, it feels uncomfortable. No, you're not going to feel like, skipping along and saying, hey, I'm free, I did the right thing. No, you're going to feel the opposite. You're going to feel guilty and trapped by your decision. And it's going to make you feel a bit sick. But you've definitely done the right thing, because the World comes in to say, now that you've put that behind you, you now allow yourself to move on from it. And that's the most important thing. The Star is waiting for you. Leo, the Star is your potential. It's your wishes. It's your dreams coming true. It's everything you look forward to in the future. And now you have a clear path towards that. So let's do your oracle. So we are doing the Quantum Oracle again. And find it. Found it. And your card, Leo, is peace. In a balance, outer harmony. A woman gently swings in a tranquil, sunlit sky while swans swim on a lake in the clouds. This card shows that there is a peaceful energy setting in your mind and manifesting in your life at this time. Gaining inner balance is a starting point to peace and harmony that you're trying to achieve in the world. If you haven't already mastered this intention for tranquility, know that you are capable of doing so now. There's an inner strength that comes from such activities as meditation and deep breathing. If you add healthy nutrition, regular exercise, and plenty of water to that regimen, you will achieve a personal balance that will then spread in every direction. The clarity that comes from peace of mind projects a vibrant light in the universe and brings a joyous harmony into all arenas of your life. Here you go. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you as always. And don't forget, if you want information or you just want to talk to me about a private reading, you can reach me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com, or you can book directly into my calendar. There is information on my booking page about the readings as well, and that link is also in the description below. Thank you guys as always. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement, which I return to you tenfold. I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.